why you don't want to be lonely in your practice. Hi, this is Dr. Laurence from Drive Your Practice. I'm actually here at Lonely Beach, just outside of Cook's Beach in New Zealand, near Whitianga. And I'm here on holidays with my family, just doing my first Turbo event, Turbo Intensive internationally in New Zealand at the New Zealand Chiropractic College. We had 40 people who are just amazing chiropractors to just spend 2 days and to work on their business. But one of the things we came across here, and I was thinking about this when we were at Lonely Beach. Lonely Beach is a beach where it's just off of Shakespeare's Cliff, and the only way to get here is actually by boat and by a path that leads in here. And I was told to come here by a good client of mine, a great client of mine named Gary, who got married just up here on Shakespeare Cliff. And the reason why he told me to come down here, because he said, you got to check this Lonely Beach out, because you never regret it. So I thought I'd come down here with my family, and it is absolutely stunning and amazing. And what I wanted to say about this, though, is that, you know, he told me to come here because he knew I was here. And any practice that you want to have in your, you know, in any chiropractic practice would want to have referrals, right? And you don't want to be lonely in your practice. And the reason why you don't get lonely is, but I guess the best thing you can do for yourself is actually have referrals. And the referral systems that you have in place is what's going to drive your practice. And so let's talk about referrals. How do you get referrals? Well, let's think about out of context of chiropractic, and let's think of a context of going to a restaurant, right? So when's the last time you actually referred a friend or family member to a restaurant? Think about that. So what were some of the circumstances of why you referred that particular restaurant? Well, number one typically is that you actually would have had a great experience at that restaurant, right? So unless you had a great experience, you wouldn't refer. Number two is that you're going to expect that restaurant's going to have some consistency, which means that you wouldn't refer your friend or family unless you know that they're going to get great value and they're going to have great consistency, that knowing that if they go, they're going to have a great experience just as much as you did, just when you went there. So that's number two. So experience and consistency. Number three, of course, is that they had a need to go to a restaurant. They needed food. And they happened to be in the location of where that restaurant is, right? Because if there were, say, for example, if I wasn't in New Zealand, there's no way Gary would refer me to come down to Lonely Bay unless he knew I was already in Cook's Beach. So same thing with the restaurant. If you went to recommend a restaurant in New Zealand, and they happen to be in Australia, and there are no plans of going to New Zealand, there's really no point in referring them to, right? So what I'm saying is that the third part of it is that they actually have some sort of proximity or need for that particular product or service, in this case, a restaurant. So let's think about context of chiropractic. Well, first of all, in order to get more referrals, number one is you're gonna have to create a great experience for them. That's clear and simple. We all kind of intellectually know that, but we gotta really deeply understand that if you don't create great experiences for your clients, they're not referring. Number two is that it's got to be consistent. That experience has got to be consistent, and you got to feel it over and over again. Because let's face it, people refer because of a couple of things. Number one is that they want to feel good about themselves for referring, and number two is that they're going to look good in front of their friends and family. So if you don't deliver consistent results, and then they know they're going to take care of their friend and family, they're not going to refer to you. Okay, so that's the second part of consistency. So experience and consistency. Number three is that they got to have a need. So you got to give them the need. If most of the time they don't even realize why they come in to see you, then you got to give them the reason why they should show up or tell their friends and family. So I hope you got a lot out of that. So the three things to get more referrals. Number one, create a great experience. Number two, have consistency in your results, and so making sure that you're going to take care of their friend and family when they do refer. And number three, teach the clients on how to refer, on why they need to refer other people, on what circumstances they need to refer to you. Whether it be checking your nervous system, whether it be to enhance their body, in terms of you happen to be a health expert in the community, why do they need to refer their friends and family to you? I'm Dr. Laurence Tham from Drive Your Practice. I hope you got a lot out of this video. Tell your friends and family, or you're actually probably more your colleagues, about these Drive Your Practice videos. I hope this video wasn't too windy, but I want to get this message out there. I'm in Lonely Bay in New Zealand. Go check out driveyourpractice.com, and more importantly, go to facebook.com/driveyourpractice and like us there and tell me what you think about this video. Take care. I'm Dr. Laurence.